Welcome back to Dark Cloud. Last time, we restored the City of Queens back to its former glory, fulfilled everyone's requests, and obtained the music box key from Rando's shop. This time, we're going to head back into Shipwreck, but first I want to go over some other things that I did off screen. I went ahead and went back to Jack's store and got the Platinum Ring for Ruby. As you can see, it gets us a slight attack buff, definitely a huge magic power buff, which for Ruby is very, very good. It comes preloaded with 20 points in Ice, but I went ahead and gave her Summon Fire and activated that instead because we are definitely going to need it. So, I did find a fish candy right outside Joker's store right here, which is Zhao's favorite food, so that got her defense up a little bit. And then I also have 2 Fruits of Eden and 2 Gourds that I never used, so I'm going to go ahead and give one... We'll give one to Zhao. And then we'll give one to Tone. We've got 2 Gourds. Go ahead, give one to Ruby. And one to Tone. Alright, there we go. And with preparations complete, without further ado, let's head back into Shipwreck. So, we unfortunately can't go right to the boss room. We unfortunately have to go back into layer 17 and find the exit again. It's a bit weird that they did it this way, but it's no big deal. Hopefully we can find it quick and just get this over with, instead of having to redo the entire floor. I really thought this was going to be it right away. So we got one of these. There we go. Alright. Oh, here it is. Alright. We are not going to redo the whole floor. That would be insane. And I'm not going to make you guys watch me do that. Anyways, we plug in the music box key. Seiya, I wonder how many years later that you will be reading this. The opening of this music box signifies us overcoming our different status in society and joining as one. But I know that we would never be blessed by all to be together. But still, the 2 of us from the future have decided the place will probably be a church at night, just the 2 of us. There would never be anyone blessing your future with a man of such low status. It is I, from the past, I send these heartfelt words to you. Congratulations, Your Majesty. I've been waiting for you for a long time. Here, at the bottom of the ocean. This boss sure takes a long time to load. This is Ice Queen Seiya. This is the exact queen that we've heard about. Seiya was her name. And honestly, I thought it was a really, really cool concept, how we've heard about this queen so much, and now she's the boss of the area. Thought it was a really nice touch, but I am putting on a stamina potion for one reason. Her attacks are homing and will instantly freeze you if you don't have a stamina potion on. But anyways, she's going to start off with a barrier around her. You're going to want to run up and swap and hit her with Tone. And then you're going to want to switch to Ruby and hit her with a shot. And then she's going to put up another barrier. And then you're going to want to just keep switching between the 2. You could also use Goro for this part. But, however, obviously Tone does a lot more damage. As you can see, 256 right there. Especially with the stamina potion, we are doing a ton of damage. Once again, I forgot to look at what her max health is, so I'll put it on screen. Um, but, however, if you're not using the stamina potions like I am, and you don't have the fire attribute, which I don't have on Tone, I only have on Ruby right now, not gonna lie, this is a pretty hard boss, even with the stamina potions and having a good leveled up weapon. This boss is still pretty difficult. Mainly just because if you don't have stamina potions on, she will very, very easily freeze you from time to time. So, obviously, that's going to get very, very annoying. But, however, if you basically just keep your distance, have your stamina potions on, and just keep getting up close to her like this, she's not that tough to beat. And she's still up. Figured that would have done her in, but she must have a lot more health than I remember. Hopefully this will be it. Nope, not quite. Oh, our stamina potion ran out. Oh, God. We'll go ahead and just use another one. And also, this is also why I said you want to start paying attention to your attributes. Not mainly because of this fight, but because a lot of fights from here on out are going to heavily rely on you using the correct attribute. And heal Tone back up. Hopefully she's getting close, because I figured she'd be done by now. Guess not. She's still going. Maybe this one? No effect! Wait, hold on. It showed a number and no effect at the same time. I'm a little confused. Nope, she's still up. Come on. This is going a lot longer than I expected it would. Oh God, Ruby's almost down. Okay. Still? Really? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I think I know what the problem here is. This damage only damages her shield, which only has a fixed health amount. The only real damage I'm doing to her right now is the damage I'm doing with Ruby. I believe that is accurate. If I am wrong, I will put on screen what the actual reason is. But I am pretty sure that's what's going on here, because I don't know why this is taking so long when I'm doing 256 damage each time. So I think it's a matter of you only actually do damage to her when the shield's down. Good to know. It's been a while since I've gone against this boss, so that might be why I forgot. Oh God, Tone's down. Do we have stand-in powder? Please tell me we do. Yes, we do. Alright, good. Gotta revive Tone. Okay, good. I thought we didn't have another revival powder. I was going to be very upset. Okay. There we go. Give him another cheese. And give him another stamina potion. Nope. Stamina potion. There we go. Okay. There we go. Switch back to Ruby. Yeah, now you're seeing why this is definitely a huge difficulty spike in the boss battles all of a sudden. Because of this boss right here. Definitely gave me a lot of trouble as a kid, and still gives me trouble even now. Luckily we're doing pretty decent damage to her every time, now that we have a stamina potion on Ruby as well. So this shouldn't take too much longer, I say as I get hit again. There we go, now she's down. Huge difficulty spike in the boss, but still not too bad. Ugh. My bitterness lives on. I've always wanted. I wish I was able to return to that day. Sorry, I think I'm a bit late. I immediately realized it after you were gone. Eternal life, it was meaningless for me. I was waiting all along. I was certain. I thought surely you would come, but you did not come. As time passed by, my heart became cold. I've been kept alive for 100 years by that sphere now, but living without you is like a world with time stopped. I felt as if I was left all alone in a desert. I was never bitter towards you. I just wanted to see you. Just one more time. Seiya, I know you won't forgive me now. But please, believe me when I say I've always... Say no more. I know. It's alright. You're here now, aren't you? Seiya. I'm sorry, Tone. Here. This is for you. He had it the whole time! You were looking for it. A fruit vendor found it and gave it to me. I never needed it, but I kept quiet to lead you here. I suppose I ended up using you. I'm sorry. I needed you to win back Seiya's heart. It's time for goodbyes. Thank you, Tone. Ready, Seiya? This will end it all. The end of a long, empty time. Let's go back together. Back to that day. Well, with Moon Orb in hand, let's head back to Rangu Village. Yes, this is the one. We can now move the moonship. Shall we go now? Let's make it around there. Here we go. Are you ready? Tato Chaparan Madarina. Lucky Cookie Zucchini. Definitely some damn good magic words right there. That's strange. It's not working. The moonship is not reacting to the orb. What is happening here? Nemsir, could it be that something's gone wrong at the Sun and Moon Temple where the moonship is stored? What could go wrong? I don't know. The Sun and Moon Temple is a sacred place where the ancient king of the moon, Bamilumba Hamolumba, went to his eternal rest. I definitely butchered that pronunciation. If anything happens, it's our responsibility. Yes, indeed, but it's our duty here on this planet to maintain the Sun and Moon Temple. If anybody finds out that I neglected our duty, I'll be dismissed. We have to do something, or else we can't stay here. Deported, probably. I like it here. I don't want to leave this planet. Theo, do something. Please. You say it like it's so easy. I haven't a clue what to do. You guys just keep on talking, huh? We have to go to that Sun and Moon Temple. Tone, let's go. Who was this again? Not a clue. Will you go to the Sun and Moon Temple? The moonship is stored in the deepest part of the temple. It really is hard for me to have to ask you such a thing. But I have work to do, you see, as mayor of the village. Theo will accompany you. Aw, come on, Nemsir, that is not fair. There is no work to do as mayor of the village. Now, please, take care of Theo. I entered the Sun and Moon Temple and its periphery on your world map. Now shall we go? To the Sun and Moon Temple. Honestly, I really wish that your party members appeared in cutscenes more often, because that little interaction with Goro was so... It was only a few seconds, but it was so charming. Here we are. This is the Sun and Moon Temple. Shall we go? You can enter from here. Let us go. Danger inside the temple. If you want to stay alive, turn back. Now. Oh, you know something, eh? What's happened in this temple? This temple, it's full of monsters. The evil from the sky did it, there's no doubt. The village, too. He destroyed it. His evil's strong. No one can defeat it. It must be the Dark Genie, meaning that Muskalaka was destroyed, too. Oh, Muskalaka is village of the Sand Warriors, west of this temple. Are you from Muskalaka? Yes, And sure enough, this is going to be another party member. His name is Ungaga, which always sounded really weird to me, but again, we'll keep it for the sake of the Let's Play. I'm Ungaga. I'm not a very strong warrior. Couldn't protect the village. It was my responsibility. I was the only one who survived. It's so shameful. Ungaga? Wow, I know that name. The name of the strongest of the Sand Warriors. Cool. I'm not cool at all. I'm weak. Too weak. Come on, let's go together. With Ungaga with us, we'll have nothing to worry about. I'm weak. I'm no warrior. If I go, I'll be useless. I won't be a burden. I won't go. Tone, I need to talk to Ungaga for a while. Could you please go take a look in the temple on your own? I just can't leave a person in this state alone. I'll stay here with Ungaga. Please, go ahead. So they'll always be outside the temple here for us. Ungaga isn't quite ready to join us yet, but we talked to Theo. I can't leave him. Go on, Tone. I'll catch up. I'll have some more talk with Ungaga. I failed as a warrior. I'd be useless in a fight. And that's all they have to say. So, without further ado, let's go and head into our 4th dungeon of the game. The Sun and Moon Temple. Let's do it. Definitely some damn good music for this area, and sure enough, really makes you feel like you're in a desert temple, which is really, really cool. Reduces ABS, and only has 18, I guess that's fine. Alright. So finally, we don't have a bunch of pillars in our way. I really, really love the design of this area. Oh, I'm actually going to swap my attribute real quick. Go to Holy instead, because we're going to be dealing with a lot of undead in here, as you could assume. And mummies, sure enough, they get back up. So, they're just like the skeleton soldiers. Once you defeat them, they have a chance to get back up. And Stone Key, that's immediately what we need for that door we saw back there. Phantoms. These are basically just a more powered up version of the bees that we saw back in Wazelle Forest. Not too much of a threat. There we go. Definitely a cool variety of monsters in this one. Definitely, as we go on, we do get a lot of monsters that are basically just reskins, but there are a bunch of really cool original ones that I love seeing as well. Oh, geez, there's 3 of them. It's like, oh, bet you love the monsters that much. Here's 3 of them. Okay, look out. There we go. So, 3 chests in here. The chests are a bit weird because they're kind of almost the same color as the floor, so they actually blend in a little bit. It's weird. Stand-in powder, and one more right here. The mummy around the corner there. I just realized how low my health is. I should probably fix that. Yeah. And also, now that we're in here, I want to touch more on what we just witnessed between Queen Lysaea and Rando. So, in case you didn't catch on, Rando is the one who's had the life sphere that we heard about for over 100 years. And he stayed alive for over 100 years trying to think of a plan to win back the Queen's heart. Unfortunately, we were part of that plan, and as you saw, as soon as he regained the love of the Queen, he shattered it. So, if you try going back to Queens and going to talk to Rando, he's no longer there. He's basically given up his eternal form. So, in case you were lost of what we just saw... Oh, this is actually a Goro door. Again, the little stone switch right here blends in a bit. So, the chests kind of blend in with the ground, but that's really my only complaint with this dungeon. I really, really love both the look and the music here. Which is the case for most of the dungeons. Got another phantom here. Come on. There we go. We already got our key that we need. And it doesn't seem like there's anything else for us up in that other room. So since this floor reduces experience instead of gain, I'm not going to bother fighting the last of the enemies. So anyways, this is our floor key for this dungeon, the King's Slate. Pretty interesting design. Another mummy. Oh, yeah, mummies curse you. Good to know. And also, as you can see, the enemies in this dungeon do not hit lightly. So be careful. Anti-curse amulet. That might be useful. And my Dragon's Feather's gone. Alright. Oh, Bomberhead. New enemy. These are also kind of similar to the pumpkins that we saw. The Halloweens, I think it was called, back in Wise Owl Forest. Except for that, once they're defeated, they will explode. So it's a bit of a probably good, useful tip to not use a close range fighter in order to defeat those. Next chest up here. Go. Yeah, you really gotta pay attention to your map on this one to find all the chests. Funds increased. Hell yeah, I love money. So we're actually gonna go ahead and use Zhao for a little bit now that we have the bandit shot. I did equip it, right? I tend to forget to do that. Okay, I did. See, as you can see, we just stole a bomb just from hitting it. I don't remember what the actual percentage of a chance is to do that for each enemy, but yeah, every shot has a chance to steal an item from the enemy. Very, very nice. So we're going to be using Zhao a bit more down the road. I also want to try and use Ruby a lot as well. I'm hoping to get a better ring for it, because while the Platinum ring is alright and is definitely better, still not the best. We were able to just simply buy it from Jack's store, and it's not really much of an attack boost, which kind of sucks. And this is the exit down here, I'm guessing. Yes, it is. Here. What do we got? Just a couple parts. Got hit like 3 times there, jeez. There we go. Oh, I didn't notice the little path on that middle room right there. There we go. I'm like, that's weird. We don't have the map or the crystal yet. Ran right past the chest. See, that's another thing, is you can run right past the chests. But what I will have to say is, while the chests do blend in, it's really cool that they're now switching up the design of the chest, because they look the exact same throughout the last 2 dungeons. Did not know they could do that, just like ominously float at you. That's interesting. Mummy didn't give us anything. I'm hoping that we get to go over the back floor in this one. The reason I say that off the bat here is I tend to not really find the back floor key a lot, mainly in this one. Like, it seems a lot rarer than most of the other back floor keys that we've seen. So I'm hoping that we're able to run into it at least once. We got one more room down here. Another chest right here. I actually saw that one this time. There's the map. Yes, last room. So this must be the crystal. No, that one's the water, so the other one's the crystal. Go. Please do not break the bandit slingshot. There we go. And last chest should be the crystal. Yes, and we can see that we have not missed anything, so it doesn't change a damn thing. Alright. So, we defeated the Ice Queen Lysaea, reunited two long-lost lovers, and came to the Sun and Moon Temple to investigate why our signal is not reaching the moon ship. Next time on Dark Clouds, we're gonna head deeper into the Sun and Moon Temple and see what secrets we can uncover. See you guys then. That's Susie.
I was just wondering, can I ask you something? The name Susie isn't quite right, is it? I've been thinking about it for a while. Is it? Really? It isn't?